What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rise of Tryhards. Thanks so much for watching. Goodness gracious, the last video I did was 51 minutes, and so many of you watched it like troopers. Thank you so much. I promise you this video will not be 51 minutes long. I just wanted to give you an update on how my team is doing. Yesterday, or the last video, I left off like a little bit discouraged because I put so many resources and time and effort, like days and days and days of effort into making this new team formation, and I found it did not perform any better than my previous team. However, I have good news to report. I have found kind of a new combination, not different commanders, but different configurations. I want to show you how it's working better now. You might remember from yesterday I was using Joan Ethelfled, and I had arranged these like, about even infantry, cavalry, archers, and I was using gear that was supporting all three. This windswept set is good for infantry and cavalry. I was using this weapon, and I still am using this weapon that boosts archers, and the legs that boost archers. And I feel like, if you might have noticed at the end of my last video, my Joan Ethelfled March dies so quick. Like, it dies so fast. It is really not suited for a front row march. So I have been experimenting and found, you know what? I really need to have all three. I have to have all three of these types of units in order to get this benefit from Ethelfled, the 20% attack. But I don't have to have even amounts. So what I have found is this march actually performs much better when I have mostly infantry. And I'm actually going to probably go in this video and forge some different gear to make it better even for infantry. So I'm not doing an even split on infantry, cavalry, and archers anymore. I'm mostly using infantry and only bringing enough archers and cavalry such that I can get this bonus, because if I still have, as my units die, like I'll, lose 10%, lose 10%, lose 5%, and by the end, I'll have the majority, even by the end, I'll have the majority infantry, but I feel like even the last round that is around, like when Joan is about to die, she'll go from, 500 troops remaining, and 450 of those are going to be infantry, but 25 will be cavalry and 25 will be archers. So I found this actually holds up much better. It's much tankier, and Joan lasts longer. I want to show you a couple of things from my testing. Yes, so really exciting development here. You might remember this guy is in my alliance. He's a very good player. I haven't been able to beat him since he got his all legendary gear on his Minamoto. And this is one of the 4 players that was ahead of me, and I wasn't able to beat him with the old configuration. So I fought him again today with this the different arrangement, and with Joan using more infantry. And the first time I just lined up just usual, like I'm used to doing, matching up across from each other. And watch how quickly Joan still dies. Like, we can't have our frontline tank dying this quickly. You see, when those skill hits come, she loses, 20,000, 10,000 troops. And this entire march is wiped out at 132, 131, maybe 130. It's just not. It's not strong enough. We really need Joan, and I end up losing this battle. We really need Joan. We really need our front row tanks to last longer. I also tried changing a little bit around. I decided to move Minamoto, pairing him with Baibars, so that I could take this YSG and move him with Thutmose, and dropping this Imhotep. And by the end, he just has too many troops for me. And I tried it again. I did try it again with just that one change. So adding Baibars in with Minamoto, we see here. So moving YSG over to Thutmose, and it was, a similar situation. And really the key is Joan dies. Joan just dies way too fast. This strategy does not work when my frontline tank dies in 20 seconds. We'll watch it again here, and we do inflict more damage on the other team, and doing more damage is good because this Sun Tzu is doing a damage factor. So that YSG and Thutmose are doing damage factor, and the factor is of how many troops they have remaining. But even still, like Joan dies at 131 again, so we're like, ugh. The long-term thing to change is get better gear for Joan, and maybe I'll do that in this video. But in the meantime, I did find a way. Watch this video. So it's same troops, same, nothing else has changed. But this time, I line up Matilda across from his Thutmose and, is this Richard? Yeah, his Thutmose and Richard. So these guys are occupied with this Matilda, and the YSG is still doing circular AoE, but Thutmose, I was telling my friends, that Thutmose cone is only hitting Matilda. And now, Joan lasts longer. Like Joan and Thutmose, YSG, can kill this off lane, and Matilda's just cranking along. I mean, Matilda's not doing much damage, but that's okay. She's occupying both the Thutmose and the Martel Richard. And look at this now. We're going to be in a moment 4v1, and watch where my 4 are as soon as that Minamoto goes away. We see all 4 of mine are on the backside. And, I mean, Thutmose YSG can shoot backwards, so they're going to be targeted. But this Thutmose AoE is all shooting at just Matilda. So that's still 4v1 now for, Richard and Martel are almost dead. I'm down, now I have 3v1, and I'm going to pull this out because Joan is still alive. I really feel like Joan is a really important part of this team, that I have to find a way for her to stay alive longer. I did some tests also over in Lost Canyon, and it's the same thing. When I can stay alive, when my Joan can stay alive longer, I can sometimes beat people that I can't otherwise. So the lesson from that is, like, we can't send archers. We can't send this mixed army with a third of the army being archers into the front row where Joan doesn't have any decent equipment. So let's go look at Joan's equipment and see what we can do. If we assume Joan is going to be mostly infantry. Now, I don't have the pattern to refine this, but I will. And we'll keep using the Windswept there. We do like the 2-piece Windswept bonus for +2 attack. We really don't need the march speed, so it'd be fine to replace one of these Windswept pieces with something that was better for just infantry. And also, I want to replace this. This is 8% defense for archers, and a tiny percent, 10% of my team is archers. I'll take the infantry. So if there's a way to get something better than infantry defense +4, I'll do it. And the weapon, I do kind of feel bad because I just recently sold a bunch of Gatekeeper Shield patterns for Alliance credits because I didn't think I would need it again. But now I'm wishing that I had, instead of the Staff of the Lost, I'm wishing I had a Gatekeeper Shield. I do think I still have a few patterns left. But this is a great piece. I'm definitely going to keep that. This is okay. I think it's, infantry attack +6 is fine. Infantry defense +4.5. This is going to be a great piece. The feet, if I can get better than infantry defense +4.5, let's see what I have handy. This is infantry health +5.5. It's a little better. It's not massively better. But if I have enough patterns, I guess I might as well use that. I'm not using Martel anymore, so Once again, I'm gonna steal materials to make the Scarlet Hounds. I'll give Joan infantry health plus 5.5, which would help a little bit. And I think, let's see if I have enough materials to go make that gatekeeper shield. I'm not sure that I do. I may have to borrow, beg, and steal to pull off enough of this. So let's see. It looks like I do not. How close am I? Would need 12 ebony. I can probably get that from somewhere. You know what? I think I'm gonna. It's such a huge waste of gold, as you see in my videos, doing these kind of dismantling is a bummer. But I'm gonna go dismantle that Staff of the Lost that I probably spent. I probably spent like 10 million gold to make that, and it's a shame that when you don't plan ahead far enough, well, when you're trying new things, inevitably. Inevitably things don't work out sometimes, and you have to backtrack. So I'm going to dismantle the Staff of the Lost so that I have enough materials to make the Gatekeeper shield. So let's go do that now. Dismantle the Staff of the Lost. It is expertise refined for integration. We're going to dismantle this and make a Gatekeeper shield. Maybe the quest turn in gave me something good, but we're going to forge this Gatekeeper shield, and we're going to try and refine it. We have 3 patterns. We'll see if we can get lucky and refine it to make integration, specialized for integration. I have 2 attempts. If I have enough gold, that is. I should have enough gold. Let's get all the way. Okay, one more attempt. Here it is. Come on! I gotta get a little bit lucky at least to refine this. Come on! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's terrible news. Terrible news. Okay, I need one more Gatekeeper shield, similar to how I need one more Windswept breastplate. But let's put that on Joan for now. That's really too bad. But this will help her more than the previous thing did. Let's see if some different pants can give me more than infantry defense plus 4. Can we steal it from Martel? This will get infantry attack plus 5.5. I don't feel like that's an awesome trade. Let's go and just look and see what's available in terms of pants to forge. Pants. No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. I don't have enough purple patterns to make anything. Infantry attack, and I have 5. I could refine this. So I think I'll make this set because it's going to be infantry attack plus 8, which is better than the archer stats. Let's do that. How much would I need for this? I would still need 9 more blue iron. So, yep. I'm gonna come looking for your stuff, Martel. I'm sorry, sir. You're about to lose some stuff. Yeah, let's destroy Calvin's hand. It would probably give me enough materials to make what I need. Dismantle the hands of Martel. What will this give me? 30. That was enough. Yeah. Let's dismantle that. Yes, confirm. Okay, now I can go and forge this, and I am certain that I can expertise it for integration and give it to Joan. Go refine, refine. 2 million gold every time I press this button. It adds up to do this kind of experimentation. So I appreciate you guys. I'm bribing you to like and subscribe to my channel. I would do this whether you did or not. That's fine. Okay. but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you watching so many of my videos. Goodness gracious, it's going to take all the patterns I've got to refine this thing. This is a $10 million, 10 million gold piece of equipment. Integration for Joan. Yes, so infantry attack will be +8. Confirm. Equip that on Joan. Here. Swap. Okay, so now if we look at our infantry stats, I love how my Minamoto is like 52% stats and my Sun Tzu is like 48% stats. This is nowhere near there. We're only at, let's see what this is, 15.5, 20, no, 25.5, 30, 33.5, 35.5. It's really pretty not great. It's not great. It'll get a lot better once I can refine this and refine this. I'll get up into the usable range. But for my kingdom's level of competition, this is not awesome equipment. But it is more help for infantry specifically. So let's go back into... do I have any challenges left? I do have a couple challenges left. Let's see if I can go and fight someone who okay, here we go. I don't have any idea how this is going to work, but the last time I fought this player, I was using the arrangement of Minamoto YSG, so I'm going to go back and see. He still had 60,000 troops remaining. So it's possible that, let's just look at how the fight went down last time. So he lined up across from me 2v2, 2v2, and 1v1. So let's see if we can catch him now and do the same trick where we put Matilda. I haven't beaten this guy in maybe ever. At least not in the last month. Okay, let's actually look and see what his defenses look like. Okay, so his YSG is with Ethelfled. He has Minamoto Kauka, both expertise. So he has all 4 of those legendaries are expertise. He put up Baibars with Sun Tzu, and this is a buffing march. Maybe I can kind of ignore this guy, try to take out these 2. Let's just see what his arrangement is. So where is the Minamoto? Where is the Ethelfled? If we don't win, it's no problem. Oh, Ethelfled's right in the front. That's awesome. So we could do the same trick where Ethelfled and Minamoto come across, they're targeting Matilda, and we take out the rest of the team first. And I feel like Sun Tzu and Minamoto will do more damage to Martel. And also, when we come across, Thutmose is going to rotate down. So he may be able to hit Martel as well. So let's make sure we have our Joan set to mostly... Yeah, let's see. Let's do even 9,000 of these, 9,000 of these, and max of those. She's ready. We have Minamoto Baibars, and we have Thutmose YSG. So we hope that they can kill Martel Richard quickly enough, and then get up to here. And while Matilda stays alive, while Ethelfled and Minamoto are pounding, and then we have enough health remaining. That'll be the big test. Do we have enough health remaining in these 4 by the time Matilda dies to come up and finish them off? Let's go look. I'm excited. I haven't fought this guy in probably 2 weeks. I'm excited. Well, I haven't fought him because I would always lose. But Joan needs to live. Joan needs to live longer this time. And this Martel Richard needs to die. Martel Richard lasts so long. But he's doing okay going down here. And we need Matilda to last longer than Richard Martel. Can it happen? It could happen. It could happen. It could happen. And we see that Thutmose is blasting. That's good. Ew, Matilda might die before Richard, which would be a bummer. But it's 4v5 right now. Oh, dang. Okay, we were not able to kill Richard Martel before Matilda died. So that means that YSG and Minamoto with full health come attacking us. So this might be tricky. Might be tricky. Okay, well, it was once again worth trying. Always worth trying new things. We couldn't pull this one out, but that's the strategy, the kinds of things I'm trying to do. Yeah, this Ethelfled. Okay, when Ethelfled YSG takes out 231,000 troops, we just can't leave them that long. Okay, do I have any more challenges? I might try to do this one more time because I'm a glutton for punishment. Uh, let's do it again, and this time let's let Matilda be down here. We'll put we got to get through we got to bust through here and get rid of YSG. It is nice that uh, these archers are going to have my Sun Tzu's going to have a tough time with the archers. It's possible well, let's just try this. Let's just see what happens. Because his archers are going to have a tough time with my Minamoto, so I don't know. So the first strategy was let's try to put as few marchers as possible on their biggest damage dealers and kill everybody else first. But the problem was we couldn't get through that Martel Richard fast enough in order to get up. So Martel Richard just lasted too long. So then we changed the strategy. Instead, let's try to kill their damage dealer as quickly as possible, and maybe you'll have better luck that way. But it's 3v3, and we may be able to kill the Joan and maybe the Minamoto, but goodness, we're back to the same spot where we were, where Richard Martel just has so many troops and it's so hard to defeat. I wonder if this guy he must be VIP 14. Maybe that's why I'm having such a tough time with him. So I think this one's still out of reach for me at least until I reach VIP 14. But it was pretty fun to beat Itachi because I haven't been able to beat him since he got his legendary gear. So that was pretty cool. So that's the latest on my team. Hope you're enjoying this series as I kind of stumble and bumble my way through rearranging my team and trying something new. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.